Hey there, welcome back everybody. If you're new to this channel, my name is Pep and I generally review fragrances or talk about fragrances on this channel. Today I'm going to do a review. This is from Hermes. It's Hermessence Vetiver Tonka. This was released in 2004 and as with most of that line was composed by Jean-Claude. Now I've only tried two other Hermessence fragrances, which I have reviewed here. One is Cure d'Ange, and the other one was Épice Marine, which I really love Cure d'Ange and really liked Épice Marine. This is the third one I'm trying, Vetiver Tonka. Now, when I was getting into fragrances and discovered this particular line from Hermes, Vetiver Tonka appeared to be one of the more popular ones, along with Cure d'Ange and maybe Ambre Narguil, and a few others. There's quite a few in the line. This was released in 2004, as I said. So it's pretty obvious, going by the name that they've given this particular fragrance, that you would expect that it's dominated by Vetiver and Tonka. I can tell you, I'll spray it on my skin so I can describe in real time, that to me, it probably should be renamed Tonka Vetiver, because what I get is a lot of that Tonka, particularly the nuttiness. Now, there is also a listed hazelnut note here. It's not, to me, it's not a sweet hazelnut. Well, my experience of hazelnuts in the real world outside of perfumery is usually in a gourmand sense. They're used in desserts and there's always sweetness associated with. Now, I'm not saying that this is not sweet or doesn't have sweetness. There is some natural sweetness occurring from the Tonka, probably from the hazelnut. Hazelnut doesn't smell all that realistic to me, but there is definitely an overall sense of nuttiness in the opening. You have to wait a few minutes before you pick up any kind of familiar vetiver note, to me anyway. Now, I've smelled a lot of vetiver perfumes. I've smelled vetiver in a few forms in its raw ingredient form. This one here, at this point in time, probably about 10-15 minutes in, I get a little bit of a similarity to an accord that I find in Guerlain's vetiver. It's more of that vetiver tobacco accord that you find there, but except in true Hermes and true Jean-Claude style, this is smoothed, polished of all rough edges. In fact, here the vetiver almost is a hologram of a vetiver note, if that makes any sense. It's a vetiver that actually, to me, lacks a lot of meat. It is a little bit, to me, over polished. I get a little bit of a leathery aspect from it as well. But all in all, this particular perfume really, to my nose, is dominated by the Tonka and that general nuttiness. Once the vetiver comes in, not a lot happens throughout the development and the wear on my skin. In fact, I find this perfume just a little bit boring. As with all Hermes that I've tried, at least in my experience, and particularly from this line, it's not that it smells bad, it just is a little bit lacking in any character. And where I am at the moment with my tastes and my and what I'm looking for in a perfume, this does not inspire me in any particular way to wear it. In fact, it's a perfume that is basically delivers like a brown monochrome. You get every shade of brown from this fragrance, and that is not something that particularly inspires me. After a while, when it's well into dry down, there is also what I get in some Vetivers is this kind of like slightly sour, sweaty element, and the visual that I get from smelling this is that I feel wearing this makes me kind of smell like someone who's come home from a long day at the nut processing factory. That's what it smells like to me. So it's a very realistic capture of that particular scenario, but again, nothing here in this perfume makes me think this is what I want to smell like. So this one, unfortunately, from the Hermessence line is a bit of a pass for me. Its performance, on my skin, it lasts about 5 to 6 hours. It's got soft projection right from the start. I'm not sure what other people's experience with this is. It is well liked, it's well rated on Fragrantica and other websites, but unfortunately this one is a pass from me and nowhere near as beautiful as Cure d'Ange is, or as interesting as Épice Marine is. So it does make me still want to smell all the others from the Hermessence line, but Vetiver Tonka is a pass for me. And just as a point of interest, a couple of people have mentioned to me that this reminds people, or this has similarities to Byredo's Bal d'Afrique. So I only smelled that a long time ago. I remember the Byredo having a bit more citrus going on, and I remember liking it and thinking there was a perfectly pleasant sort of warmer weather fragrance. But this one kind of lacks any of that, or at least on my skin, it's totally muted. Yeah, it's just not something that I want to continue to wear. This review is based on an official Hermes sampler, so I have no reason to believe that it's fake or in fact adulterated. It's just what I smell, guys, and that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are. Agree, disagree, I don't mind. I want to hear from you, and I'll see you all soon. See you later. Bye.